Okay, welcome to the EG podcast. Hopefully, all the audio is sound. Hopefully, the audio is fine. Hopefully, the audio is fine. I'm testing out OBS for the first time. So yeah, we're just gonna mess with it. And yeah, welcome to the EG podcast. And yeah, let me just give you a little lowdown on what EG actually means. Everything games. We just came up with it. Honestly, we were thinking of ideas, right? And I was just like, everything games.
Nice.
Everything games. And then you were like, I like that. I like that laugh. So, we just shortened it to the EG podcast. So, welcome to the EG podcast. Yeah, this is gonna be just the introduction, and then I can hopefully put a chapter. But if I don't, I will be putting a timestamp to when the next segment starts, and just titling them and labeling them. So, yeah, let's give a little introduction. We're gonna be doing movie stuff, mostly games though. Um, Movies, entertainment, anything really like that. And the specific games slash topics we'll be doing. Call of Duty, talking about CDL stuff. Pokemon, talking about Star Wars, something. We're gonna be doing a lot of tier lists on this channel. We're gonna have some guests. We actually already have a guest for next week. If this goes out on Wednesday like it's supposed to be. I hope, so we can actually rank the teams, since that's what we're going to be doing in this podcast. We're going to be ranking the teams and doing predictions for the major tournament. In the link in the description will be our links and the link to the podcast. So go subscribe to us, go follow us everywhere you can. You ready? So, what?
Fucking internet completely fucked itself.
Nice. I'm keeping that in there.
Okay.
Okay,
Maybe
so
switch things.
are you here? Are you ready? You ready to rock and roll?
I was wondering what was going on. I
Okay.
was like, he just stopped talking.
Okay, so yeah, do you want to give us a little background about you? If you guys do not already know Ghost, yeah, like your channel, what you do on YouTube, what you've recently been
I
doing.
don't do much now. I've been just doing Minecraft streams.
Yeah. If you guys do not know Ghost, me and him have been friends for like 4 years now, right?
Something like that. It's been a while.
It has been a while. We're gonna be having a lot of guests, I hope. Oh man, I just can't wait to get into this. So yeah, let's actually do that. So hopefully, I am broadcasting my screen to everybody at home right now, or at school, at work, driving. I got it. I'm getting my hopes up. All right. So my order might be a little bit different than yours. So we'll just go off of your order. Um, just a little background. The Ghost just started watching, realistically. Um, at the beginning of the Super Week, wasn't it?
I don't know. To be honest, I didn't. I was about a few games in.
Yeah, so like
So
Tuesday maybe? Wednesday?
probably something like that.
Like, yeah. So long story short, he's not as educated, in quotes, than me. But I'm thinking we can do only really do S, A, and B, because I don't think there's any bad teams, and then we'll rank them left to right. So best on left, worst on right, or something. If you're cool with that. So don't use
Yeah.
C and D. So who's the
Okay.
first team on your list?
Surge.
Okay, what do you want to rank them? We can go back and change it.
I don't know much. Like that's the problem. Like
I would probably say for Surge is probably a B. Because, like, they haven't clicked yet. I don't know if you really saw that. Because you only watched one game of Surge, didn't you? Well, you didn't really watch
yeah, but
much.
recently then.
Yeah, against New York.
Yeah.
I just want to comment that Surge was the only one out of London and Minnesota that actually beat Subliners in one match. Remember Subliners 3-0'd Minnesota? You probably don't know. But then they 3-0'd London. So, London's New York's insane right now. Long story short.
So you say Surge is a B?
Yeah. They haven't really clicked yet. Like, obviously, the talent on their team, they have Octane and Gunless, which are two phenomenal players. But I feel like, yeah. I feel like even going into the season, Looney and Pastini weren't the best, but they have definitely showed that they should not be underestimated. I think Looney got an ace against New York, and Pastini's been doing pretty consistent. Has been going pretty consistent. So, I don't know if you agree with that. We can change it later. Who's next team on your list?
FaZe.
Okay, what do you think FaZe goes?
Well, I know FaZe is good. I just don't like them.
Okay, we're putting them in S. I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
I was gonna say put S because, well, have they lost?
They have not lost a single series.
They haven't lost. Yeah.
And people have been saying this for a while. Like, they have the best SMG duo, they have the best flex, and debatably the best AL. And did you know really much of what happened last year?
No.
So
I know nothing except for what I know now.
Okay, so FaZe really did not have a leadership figure. So Alcides was like a crucial part of them joining. So I just feel like with that dynamic, even though I do have a stat of Alcides not doing the best in one series against, I don't know who it was, but I just feel like they haven't clicked fully yet. They can definitely be like easily the best, even though they already are. So, yeah. Next.
Okay, now Empire.
What would you put them as?
I don't think I've seen much Empire either, right? Well, who'd they play against recently? They played
LA Thieves.
How'd that game go?
3-0.
Oh shit.
They beat them 3-0. But I just want to talk about that because that's kind of funny. So, I just feel like after losing to Minnesota, they kind of got a wake-up call. But it's kind of crazy that wake-up call caused them to go 3-2 to London. I think London's probably the worst team right now. They've showed some signs. For sure, they've showed some signs of goodness. But to go 3-2 against a team like that, and then they did the first reverse sweep of the season. I don't know. I think Dallas is an A. Well, we can change it after. Let's just put them in S. They're the highest A if they are in A.
I was gonna say a high A, yeah.
Let's just put them in A for now.
Okay.
So is LAG next?
Yep.
Okay.
We do the same thing, don't we?
What? Yeah, but because I did it again to test the recording, obviously, so when I put them back down, I didn't know if they were going to be in the right spot.
Okay.
So technically, this is my home team because it's lag. But you don't really know much, right? All you know is that they beat Toronto.
Yeah.
I wish we were doing the predictions before Super Week. Man, trying to let me down. Anyways. They held up their own against FaZe and Optic, though. So, and then Paris is on fire. We don't talk about that. We'll talk about that later. So, I think that LAG is probably a B. I don't know. Because I don't think that they're A. They're definitely not.
Here. I think we should bump Surge to C
and then do B? Okay. So Surge down to C and then LAG B?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have Mutineers next?
Yep.
Okay. You give your opinion first.
Now, the only teams I really can do here, because I can't do Mutineers either, but the ones I can do is Ravens, Rocker, and Subliners. Those are the ones, and Thieves. Those are the ones I can.
Okay, so
I got my
personally,
opinions on.
Mutineers let me down. I thought, like, people thought that they were such a good team, and when you lose against Ultra, Ultra were on fire that weekend. But you lost to teams of FaZe and Optic, which was expected. You lost against LAG, though. And Legion. Legion 3-0'd them. That was, like, on the firing streak, like, hot streak. The team still did good when that happened. But I just don't think that they're on the likes of Empire. So I'm gonna say the highest B. I'm gonna say highest B.
Highest B.
So put it above LAG.
Right. Now Ravens. Yeah. Yeah.
I put him in C.
Yeah, that's what I did. Sally, I thought the logo.
I want to talk about them. They have Haggy, also known as Parasite, if you don't know. They showed some good signs, like against Rocco and against Empire. Like, they're getting good. If they had 0 on that team, they would have been better. Not wake up, they just need to get better. It's hard because, like, the team doesn't really fit with a veteran like Parasite. If you don't know, he won, I think it was BO2 champs with Kalma. Unless he won Ghost. I don't know. But he's, like, regarded as, like, not one of the best. Like, he's a veteran, but, like, I feel like he can't lead them when the league is so competitive. Like, the league is so competitive. So,
Yeah.
I'll let you do you with Rocker and Subliners.
Okay. It's so tough for me because you're so
Informed.
informed about, and then me just watching
I think
recently.
you
it's so hard
know
to rank
where I would put him though.
and so hard to talk about. Now I like Rocker.
I do too. I personally like the team. It's kind of weird because they got the people that FaZe dropped and the people that Subliners dropped is who they have. Major Maniac and Pista got dropped off of FaZe to pick up all cities because it went from 5v5 to 4v4. And then they got the 2 people that Subliners dropped. I just feel like the team is interesting. How about let's say that? So, you rank them.
I would say I want to say either like high B or like low A.
What one do you want to put him in?
Put him in A.
Okay. I was going to say, yeah, they're not even close to, like, Mutineers. They made the first upset of the season, realistically. They were the only team to beat Dallas.
Yeah.
So, having fun with Subliners.
So I like Subliners too.
Yeah.
And what are they right now? What's their score?
3-2.
Like, how are they?
Just to give you a reference, they got 3-0'd by LA Thieves, but all the matches were close. They 3-0'd Minnesota, they 3-0'd Ravens, they 3-1 Seattle, and then they got 3-2'd by Empire. They got reverse swept by Empire, I should say.
So I got like another A.
I would say they're above Roku. Like in
Yeah.
between them two, in between Roku and
Yeah,
Empire.
because I said Rocker's like low A.
Yeah, I would say that.
Subliner's right in between, huh?
Yeah.
So now Ultra.
I'm waiting for you to be like, okay, S. Let me speak on this one. They did good against Mutineers, obviously. People predicted that they would lose against FaZe and Optic, but against FaZe and Optic, they were pretty close. They lost by 3 points in a hard point against FaZe. And then I'm pretty sure the control was 3-2 or 3-1. And then I just feel like, first of all, against the Legion, like the Legion was starting to get it ready. Like they 3-1 Mutineers, like they were starting to pick up. I don't blame them for losing against that. My thing is like, they let Classic flank them 2 times. And they have not lost in S&D until Paris beat them in it. That's gotta stand for something. Right? Right? Then I don't even know what happened with LAG. I think we were playing League Play that day. No, that was last day. No. It was on Friday when we were playing League Play. So I wasn't really paying attention. But I know that Methods went 12-0. Like, Methods is surprising me. Same with Bance. Bance is like, those 3 people who have gotten a 40 bomb, and Bance is one of those people. Like, it's hard to rank Ultra. So we're not following any suit. We can rank them wherever we want. Like, we're not gonna have 4 people in each tier or whatever.
Right.
Okay. So I would say that, Ultra are below.
I would say they're. I would say they're above Surge, obviously. But I don't think they're above LAG.
Really?
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, I think that they'll.
Maybe they could be.
I think that they're either top of A or the lowest, or the top of the top of B or the lowest of A. Because
I forgot we put Mutineers in front of LAG.
yeah, but I feel like that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Because at the end of the season, like, I don't know. Because Toronto, they got close with Optic. They had a dominant. Yeah, I would say that.
I'm okay with top B.
Because, like, they started out on fire, and when they lost some series, like against Paris, Methods got a full piece in S&D to win the round. They 6-1'd them in the first one. They beat FaZe in S&D. Like, I just feel like they just came a little bit short, is what I think, against LAG and Paris. But, like, they still have that, like, potential. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I know, we've been probably talking about just Ultra for 5 minutes now. That's super biased, but I like these. Where you gonna put them?
Optic and Empire are both doing better than Future now.
No, Optic is doing worse. It's 3-2. They're 3-2. They lost 2 series. Who did they lose against?
They're 4-1.
No, they're 4-1. Wait, where are you seeing the standings at? Did you go on the website? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. So yeah, they're 4-1. They're the same as Empire.
So is Thieves and Empire.
Okay, rank these first.
honestly, I could make the argument that subliners are better than thieves. I'm just
I could say that too. Yeah. But the way we're thinking differently because I watched more than you. So go ahead, rank them whoever you
watch
want.
more than me, but from what I've seen, I could make the argument that subliners are better than thieves.
Okay. So in my opinion, I
So
think. Yeah. So where are you gonna put them?
I would put them right behind subliners.
Okay. In my opinion, this might be a little bit of a hot take. I would put them in S.
That's no. I thought that earlier, but then I paid attention to subliners more. I think subliners right now is my favorite team.
Yeah, like Subliners. Oh my gosh, they 3-0'd Minnesota. It just sucks that like they couldn't close out that control. Like they are definitely like Claystor. Like I told you about like all the rosters he's been on. He like teaches the young guys. He turns those young guys into monsters, man. A Sim dropping a full point full KD against his former team, man. Oh my gosh. But I would say Thieves would be S tier for me because so
If we put thieves S tier, then I think we should bump up subliners to
okay.
in front of Empire.
Okay. I could agree with that. But the only reason why I want to put Thieves in S, you can agree with me if you want to, you don't want to, if you don't have to. Because TJ is an insane. He's so good at S&D. He had the first flawless round. He went 12-0 against Solj. Yes, it's still Solj, but they have the best AO in the last couple Call of Duties. Like Octane has been the best AO in like the last Call of Duties.
If you would have asked me probably a few days ago to
do this.
thieves, I would have said thieves S tier too.
And I just because the thing with Empire is yes they're grinders. I just feel like it's still eating them up that they lost to Minnesota and then they got close against London. I feel like an S2 team would not get that close to the bottom team, how we're ranking them. I mean, I know the league is very competitive, and, like, honestly, anybody could beat anybody. But Thieves, what? I think they 3-1'd London.
I think my parents are coming out, so prepare for my dogs to start barking.
Woof, woof, woof. I guessed it last time. So,
Yeah.
actually, now that I think about it, but I feel like Thieves, like, I feel like, okay, New York, let's put him in S. Now people are gonna get mad at us because of Empire.
To put
So
subliners
in S, yeah.
Okay.
And then we can put Thieves ahead, like, first in A.
First A.
Yeah. We can defend ourselves after.
Right.
Okay.
So what?
Legion.
next? Yeah.
This one's exactly like Toronto. I swear.
I mean, we could just make it we could make it short and simple and just put it next to Toronto.
I would put it in A.
You would? Above Toronto?
Yeah. Because okay. I don't know though what did they win? They lost those 2 and 3, right? Or 3 and 2?
Yeah, they're two.
Okay, so they lost against FaZe, Optic, and LAG. Right? Yeah. Because they beat Mutineers and Ultra. So, with Legion, like, they pushed FaZe to a Game 5 round 10, almost round 11. Ultra only got 3-1. Like, they got... I feel like Legion and Ultra are very close, but it's the opposite. Legion started bad, and Ultra started good, and then Ultra ended bad, Legion ended good. Right?
Sure.
I just feel like since they got it going, like they could be the best team in the game eventually. Like
So how are you feeling?
I know New York because like New York and I feel like New York and Legion have a similar story. They're both underdogs, right? But the only reason I don't want to put them by New York is because they didn't 3-0 teams. They got close. They got in a 3-2 against FaZe. They got 3-0'd by Optic when they weren't doing so hot. So then they 3-0'd Mutineers. But now that I think about it, Mutineers is a top 4 team or bottom 4 team now. The way Worldlink thinking of it. Do you want to do what are you thinking? Would you agree with like top B or low A?
I would agree. We could do low A.
Oh, almost on the beat drop of the song. So low A, okay. Because I would only think that too because like against Ultra, how would they do against or compared to how will they do against Rocco?
Right.
So Optic. Where are you gonna put him?
See, part of me wants to put it in S, but I don't want to.
In my opinion, they haven't done as good as I wanted them to. Obviously, holy crap, the talent on that team is stacked. Formal, Scump, Envoy, Dashy. But I feel like Dashy and Formal have been taking it over, and Envoy and Scump aren't really doing good. And you need your SMGs to be good because you're going against Simp, Abizi, Attach and Priesta, TJ and Temp, and like Hook and Shotzi. Like your SMGs need to be good. Scump and Envoy are phenomenal players. I just feel like they haven't proven it yet. Like as much as they could. Like obviously they have not even gone close to their full potential. And they've looked pretty good. Like they've looked pretty good.
They're just skimming the surface right now.
Yes, they have gone full in one, but like if I put them in S, like I feel obligated to put like Thieves in Empire in S. So where you sitting them at? It's either top S or top A or low S.
Top, yeah. I'm thinking more top A.
We're gonna trigger so many Optic fans.
No.
Why am I an Optic fan?
Okay.
Scump's probably my favorite pro player. Well, that's all I really known of
It
him.
doesn't matter.
We're doing a podcast. We're doing a tier list. Yeah, my opinion doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, is there anything we want to switch around?
Okay, so you said top A.
I said top A.
So if I put them in top A, they are on the fringe of. See, watch when the major happens. Optic go against subliners. Watch them body subliners. No opinion's gonna be wrong, because this is gonna go out on the day.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
So is there anything you want to change around? FaZe top, subliners top. Let's go bottom to top. Started from the bottom over here. So Ravens bottom.
I think our C tier is okay. I think our
Okay.
C tier is fine.
Just before we continue on even more, I just want to let you guys know this could change around completely after the major happens, and we know that any team can beat any team because of how stacked the league is. Just want to throw that out there. So C tier's good.
Yep.
Um,
Now,
B.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to switch Mutineers and LAG.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of back that though.
You want to switch them?
So. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I think Toronto is fine where it is.
Okay, okay. It's just, oh man, was Ultra and Legion so hard to rank? Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
we were on them for a minute, weren't we?
yeah, a long while. So, Rocco stays?
I think Rocker's fine where it is, except. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Empire?
Empire.
It's like last season, honestly, I would put Dallas above FaZe, like Solj, LAG, Rockle, Legion at the bottom. OGLA would be Thieves. Like, it was so easier last season. Like, Ultra would be probably A. Optic is S, or it would be Huntsman. This is hard, man.
I think we just leave it where it is now.
Okay. Okay, this is tough. Like, oh, like it looks so long.
It does.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. And next time when the major comes up again, we'll do it again. Every major we'll do a power rankings. So, yeah. And then we'll probably talk about the matches on the podcast. So, now we're gonna do predictions. I sent you the video or the picture on Snapchat. So,
Yeah.
how is this gonna go? I want to draw on it. But I can't.
MSP.
Okay. So, okay. I'll just like draw on it or something. Okay, first of all, I want you to guess who do you think is gonna win the major.
Probably FaZe.
Okay. Okay, now let's break this down a little bit. Okay, Optical Subliners, who do you think's gonna win?
I want Subliners to win. I want them.
I think Subliners are gonna win.
I want Subliners to win.
I think Subliners are gonna win 3-2.
But I don't
Or
know
3-1.
what my hope is.
So, what do you think the score is gonna be?
For Subliners and Optic?
Yeah. I think
I think it's gonna be 3-2.
I think 3-1.
I think 3-2. I think it'll be a fight.
I think obviously I think it's gonna be 3-1, but I feel like it's gonna be like it's gonna be like close no matter what. So I take Subliners winning map 1. Oh no, I take Optic winning map 1.
Oh, I'm gonna grab a piece of paper.
AKA hold English book. Okay, let me move some stuff around here. Where am I gonna draw this at? Hopefully that's good on my USB. Okay. Yeah, because like it's gonna. I don't even know how it's gonna work. I think. Okay. So I need a pen or paper. Okay. Okay. So Optic. Okay. So you think? Okay. Who do you think is gonna win against Optic and Subliners?
I want Optic or not Optic. I want Subliners to win.
Do you think they will be able to win?
I don't know.
According to our power rankings, they're an S tier team, so
I think Subliners could win.
I think both of them could win.
Yeah.
So I'll say Subliners. I like these with LAG.
Okay. Who?
LA Thieves with LAG.
Okay. Thieves.
I think Thieves are gonna win easily.
Yeah. That's like an easy win.
Okay, so now
I hope.
Dallas with Sublinos. The rematch.
Ooh. Hmm. Who won first time?
Dallas 3-2. They were both swept, remember?
Oh yeah. Okay. What do you think?
I don't know. Well, we put Dallas. Like I said again, we put Sublinos as an S2 team, so
Yeah.
they should be able to beat Dallas. I want them to beat Dallas. I think Claysto's just like mad. Not really mad. He's just like disappointed that he couldn't close out that map 3 because it was a 3-2. So I feel like Sublinos are gonna win. Clay's gonna be like, oh man, I want to beat Krim so bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That they're just gonna be like wanting revenge.
Well, that's technically the rematch because they went against each other in the kickoff classic, but we don't really count that. So what do you think the score is gonna be? Oh my gosh, I thought of a good idea.
Probably. What?
So, should we write all these down in like a document or something? And whoever is the most wrong has to take like a shot of hot sauce or something?
Oh, I'm down.
Okay, and when I listen to this, I'll just put it in a Google Doc or something.
Okay.
Or just tell me that you'll. So you said Sublinos will win. Should we do like the map count or no? And then whoever guesses the most maps correct who will win or whatever?
Sure.
Okay, so you think against Dallas and Chicago. Or New York and Chicago. Map count.
Probably 2-3 or 3-2. I mean.
Okay. What about Thieves and G? What about LA and LA?
That's I wouldn't say a clean sweep, but I think it'll go 3-1.
Okay. So I'm saying 3-2 for New York and Chicago now that I think about it. And between the two LAs, it's going to be a 3-1. It could go with 3-0. Let me just get a clean page just so I don't forget to do this. Okay.
Who next?
Dallas and Subliners. Who do you think?
I don't know. I think it'll be close though.
Oh, me too.
This is another one where obviously I want Subliners to win. I want Subliners to win the whole thing.
I do too.
Um. I'm gonna say Subliners win because I want them to.
Okay. So what do you think is the map count? It would be so crazy. Um if they clean sweeped them. Oh man. Okay, let me write this down.
Yeah, you write it down. I'm gonna throw away this piece of paper.
Okay. So then Thieves versus FaZe.
FaZe.
Okay, what do you think the map count's gonna be?
I think FaZe is gonna win.
Okay. What's the map count?
Actually, you know what? I'll change my mind. I think Thieves will win.
Okay. Okay. What do you think is gonna be?
I think it's gonna be 3-2.
Okay. I'll go FaZe 3-2.
Watch some fucking reverse sweep happen.
Watch none of them win.
No fucking kidding. Oh my god.
Okay. So now in that logic, now this is messed up, cause you think. Okay.
Our COD ranking, our ranking
Okay.
shouldn't matter to this.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So in my thing, it's FaZe versus Subliners, and for you it's LA Thief versus Subliners. So since I thought FaZe was gonna win, and you thought Thieves were gonna win,
Okay, so you're talking about for like the final.
yeah.
Okay.
So LA Thieves or Subliners.
Subliners.
That would be insane. Okay. What's the map count?
3-2.
Oh my gosh, a lot of 3-2s.
Oh yeah, I think they're all gonna be close.
Yeah, all of them.
I don't think they're gonna be clean sweeps.
So obviously,
I think they're just gonna be close.
oh man, this is gonna be tough. Two S2 teams going against each other for me. I get FaZe winning.
I would give, yeah. Like, I honestly think FaZe is gonna win it all.
But you have Thieves beating FaZe.
Yeah. Just in case it happens.
You know what?
Shot of hot sauce.
Me though.
Depends on the hot sauce. If it's like Taco Bell hot sauce, that shit's fire, dude.
What about like Frank's Red Hot? I think that's all I have. Oh, is that like a Canadian thing?
I got a ton of. Heard of it. But I have a ton of Taco Bell hot sauce, so I'll do like 5 packages of it.
Okay. So for me, I'm gonna say because obviously I want Legion to go against Subliners in the final. So let's go New York 3-2. Okay. So now I gotta make a whole new thing for loser. L round 1. Okay. So, Surge vs Mutineers.
Surge versus Mutineers. I give Surge winning.
Okay. What's your philosophy behind that?
Elaborate.
What's your reason for that?
Oh, I don't know. I got one.
Okay, so what do you think the map count's gonna be? 3-2?
3-1.
Oh, okay. So my philosophy is that Seattle's gonna stomp on them when they're down. They're gonna take advantage of them being like bad. Realistically. So both of them are water teams, which is interesting. Okay. Toronto versus London.
Oh. I think I think it's gonna be a very hard game for Toronto. It's gonna be so difficult for them. Just kidding. It's gonna be Toronto 3-0.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna be mad if they do, because if Toronto loses, they're out. So I'm gonna say Toronto 3-1, but it could be 3-2. Because, like, Toronto's gonna be like, okay, guys, we gotta step up our game here. Like, we're doing good, but we're not closing them out. Because that's what's happening. Realistically, that's what's happening. So, I'm gonna say 3-1.
I just honestly think Toronto is gonna step all over them to be completely honest.
Okay. Watch them win the whole major
What's the
tournament.
Ravens' motive? They got nothing.
Watch them win the whole thing. Okay.
Oh my god, imagine that.
So now in this case, it's Seattle versus Paris.
Oh. Hmm. What do you think?
I'm saying Paris 3-1. They're such a dangerous team.
One.
They're such a dangerous team. Wait.
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah. Okay. So what?
yeah.
3 what?
Mm, 3-1.
Okay. So just to let you know, you have Seattle winning against Florida 3-1, Toronto 3-0, Paris 3-1. Okay. I don't care, it's just fun. This is gonna be so fun. I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah.
Okay, Rocco
You were a shot.
or Ultra?
Who?
Rocco or Ultra?
Rocker.
Okay, okay. What do you think the map count's gonna be?
3-2.
Okay. I'm taking
Yeah.
Minnesota 3-0.
Alright.
I'm just kidding.
Really?
3-2.
Like, it took me for a second, like, you really think 3-0?
That would be a it could go either way, like I'm saying. But if they beat like London, like if they 3-0 okay, if they 3-0 London, I'm confident that they will win against Rocco. Like if they dominate London, they will win. But I don't think that they will. So,
I'm just having fun with it.
me too. I'm just getting groovy with it.
I'm getting goofy with it.
So, I don't know how this works now.
It's funny.
I know. I don't know how this works now, but I'm pretty sure it's Paris versus the loser of winners round 1. So, Paris versus LAG.
Paris.
Map count?
3-2.
Okay. I have 3-1.
You get my dogs.
Nope. Wait, no, they would go against Optic.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, see, that's a different story.
I think so because they're at the bottom, you know? Yeah, I can hear the doggies now.
Yeah.
So.
Dallas decided to raise her voice.
So, who do you think's gonna win?
Optic or Paris?
Yeah, I think that's how it would work.
Optic.
Okay. Optic what?
3-1.
Oh, being bold. I'm gonna say Paris 3-1.
You think Paris is gonna win over Optic?
Yeah. Like I said, I feel like things just haven't clicked yet.
Goddamn bold one. You're a bold one.
Well, Paris were on fire. They did so good against FaZe, and like I feel like Optic's like a step under FaZe. Or on the same level, but like in the lower tiers of S. So, yeah, so then it's Minnesota versus Gorillas.
Minnesota.
What map count?
I broke my pen. Damn. Nope, I fixed it. 3-1.
Against LAG? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure I'm yeah, I'm gonna think. I'm saying 3-1. Okay. So now in this thing, whoever lost against FaZe, right? So So, FaZe. FaZe versus... Okay, wait. Cut the cameras. We're on round 3. We have to do round 4. Okay, one sec. This is hard to follow.
Whoa.
Okay.
So I have another one right.
Okay, so... I think this is how we do it. I feel like I'm doing it totally wrong. But, okay. So you said... Okay. So, you said Empire... Okay, so it's Empire versus Paris or Chicago. Okay.
Okay.
So for me, it's Paris versus Dallas, and I'm going to say 3-1. Dallas. Oh, no. No, I'm being bold. Paris, 3-2. Versus Dallas. Who do you think's going to win? For you, it's Chicago versus Dallas.
Chicago being Optic, right?
Yeah.
Optic, probably.
Okay, what map count? I'm guessing 3-2.
Yeah.
So now it's Minnesota versus FaZe.
Minnesota versus FaZe. I hate saying that.
Okay. Map count?
3-1.
I'm gonna be bold. 3-0 for Minnesota. I'm checking.
Okay, yo.
Okay, honest real note, like, if they can win a respawn, being hardpoint or control, then they will win. Because they were regarded as the best S&D team, which I don't know if it's true, but I still feel like they're a little bit better than FaZe. So I'm gonna say Minnesota 3-2. It's gonna be close every game. It's gonna be every game. Every game's gonna be close.
I want Minnesota.
So now it's Chicago versus Atlanta for you.
I'm gonna be ballsy and I'm gonna go with Chicago
Okay, I'm guessing 3-2.
with a 3-2.
Hopefully this makes a lot. Hopefully this makes sense. Watch this not make sense.
Oh, this makes no sense at all.
Well, I gotta watch because this was the championship bracket from last year. Like, this is how they set it up. I believe in this Paris team, bro. I just want them to get. I just like the underdog story. Okay, 3-2. Right? That makes sense. So instead of Minnesota going against FaZe, it's Thieves. My prediction stays the same. Well, Minnesota's gonna beat. Well, LA Thieves are gonna beat Minnesota. Should have done some research. Stupid me. 3-1. Well, 3-2. No, for you it's FaZe. For you it's FaZe. Because you thought that Thieves was gonna win against Minnesota and Chicago. So now for you, it's yo, this makes no sense. Okay, let me think about this. So next for you, it's Chicago versus Thieves, and for me, it's Paris versus Thieves.
Okay.
Wait, what? No, it isn't.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
No, for me, it's Paris versus Atlanta, and I'm gonna say Paris will win.
Jesus, take the win.
Yo, watch this be entirely wrong. Whoa, in the final prediction, it will be completely right because we're just gonna say who's gonna go against who realistically. So Chicago or FaZe?
Thieves? Or Fate?
No,
I thought it was Thieves.
it's these.
Yeah, I got Thieves winning. 3-2. Nah, 3-1. Nah, 3-2.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I was going back and forth there.
So the final bracket for you. Okay, let me make this big bold letters.
Big bold letters.
Final. So for you, it's Thieves against Subliners. And for me, it's Subliners versus Paris.
Damn.
I already made my prediction. Subliners. 3-2.
I have something.
3-2. Okay. Okay, so realistically, you think that I'm so stupid. Wait. Okay, I thought we forgot Dallas, but Dallas is there. Okay, so you want me to read out the final predictions? Okay. Let me plug in my trusty dusty laptop before it dies. Okay. Watch it be like entirely wrong and like Toronto wins it or like Minnesota wins it. Or G wins it, Gorillas. Okay. So for you, I'll just read you all of yours. New York beats Chicago 3-2, LA 3-1 against LAG. New York 3-2, Dallas. LA Thieves 3-2, FaZe. New York 3-2, Thieves. Elimination round 1, Seattle 3-1, Florida. Toronto 3-0, London. Paris 3-0, Seattle, or 3-1, Seattle. Minnesota 3-2, Toronto. Round 3, Chicago 3-1 against Paris. Minnesota 3-2 versus LAG. Chicago 3-2 against Dallas. Atlanta 3-1 Minnesota. Chicago 3-2 FaZe. Final is LA Thieves versus Chicago. That makes sense, I think. I don't think it does at all, actually.
It's whatever.
Okay, long story short, you think Subliners and Thieves are gonna go in final.
Subliners win.
Me too.
Alright.
Alright. And I think the playlist ended. Oh, continue watching? Yes, of course. Of course. Okay. So I can switch the scene while still recording. Okay. So that's been the end of the EG podcast number 1. It's been an hour. I thought we were planning for recording for 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the podcast. Please ignore, like, we're probably so wrong on how the bracket works. It's so hard. It's so hard to do stuff on, like, it's hard to comprehend it when you can't draw on the image. Like, from the Call of Duty League. Like, you know? Because, like, I know I can, but, like, I can't while recording it. And then it's complicated. So, any ending comments or concerns?
No.
Okay. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to just stop doing my normal outro.
Yeah.
We didn't really go this far. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Hopefully this goes out on Wednesday. I have no clue if we will be doing the podcast every Wednesday. But, yeah, stay tuned for next week. We're going to be having a special guest, and we will not tell you their name. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for supporting our project. And, yeah, this has been Speed.
Ghost.
And, I don't know how to end it. Peace without.
Why are you still here?
So, I hope you guys enjoyed the funniness we had and how wrong we might be. leave your prediction. Who do you think is gonna win the first major in the comment section below? And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. See you in the next one.